So number 4 is Zombies Are Coming, the book on your TBR that was not English. Hello everybody, my name is Kelsey. We're about to get very, very nerdy with a tag. I'm in a really weird mood for this video, so I apologize in advance for what you're about to see. Today I am doing the Abookalypse tag, which I was tagged like 6 months ago, so this is a failure on my part, but it's fine. But I was tagged by Dora from Confessing My Reads, so I will leave her link down below. You should definitely check her out. She is awesome. I will also leave the person who created the tag down below as well. But without further ado, let's just get into the tag, because I haven't done a tag in a very long time, and I am actually very excited about this one. So I'm realizing now that I've probably thought about these in way more detail than is necessary, but let's just go with it and see what happens. So the first question is evacuate. Everyone has made it out safely and you are allowed to go back and get one book. Which one do you pick? So I picked Meet Cute. It is a collection of stories, and if I'm only allowed to have one book my entire life, I want it to be a collection of stories, because while I may pick like my favorites that I can read over and over again, after a while you're gonna want to read something else and get tired of the same old story. So I picked this one because it's got a bunch of small short stories together, and while you're on the run, because of, you know, apocalypse and stuff, you'll not have a lot of time to read probably, but short spurts would probably do you very well. But also they're meet cutes, and it's like my favorite part of the book, and I just, come on, it's like it screams me, right? Like, it's obvious. So the second question is It's the Apocalypse, the book that will help you with survival skills. So I chose The Darkest Minds by Alexander Bracken because I feel like I can get a lot from these characters. I mean, they lived on their own and they're running from like literally everybody, so they don't know who to trust and who not to trust. And I feel like the qualities of these characters I could live with and I could understand and try to like embody a little bit, because obviously some survived at the end, so they did something right. Number 3, grab anything you need, a fan or book related item that you would want to save. And again, I'm probably thinking a lot harder about this than I should, but I chose this absolutely gorgeous tag that we got in OwlCrate not too long ago, with a quote by Stephanie Garber, just because A, it's gorgeous, but also it's a bag, and I feel like bags are going to be necessary when you're running around, and it's got a super long strap, so like you could put it over you while you're running if you're running from something. I feel like that would be necessary when you're running around and you can only carry basically what you can have on you. And what happens if a backpack's not available? So I chose this one. Yeah, I'm thinking way too hard about these answers. So number 4 is The Zombies Are Coming. What is a book on your TBR that you are dying to read? And yeah, this one was really hard because I had like 10 and I think I switched my answer like 3 or 4 times. But I settled on Circe by Madeline Miller. Now this follows Greek mythology story of Circe, and I've had this for a while and I've been actually like, I keep putting it off because I'm a dummy and I don't know why, but I cannot wait to read this. So I think this is the one I'm going to choose for that, just because I'm very excited. Also, it's Greek mythology and I love Greek mythology, so why am I putting it off? Number 5 is We Need Fire. What are 3 books on your shelf that you would willingly put to be kindling? And yes, you have to choose 3. So the first one is The Light We Lost by Jill Santopolo. I've talked about this on my channel before. I did not like this book, so I honestly don't know why I still own it, but here we are. So yeah, I would sacrifice this one because I just don't care about it. The second one is The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner by Stephanie Meyer. Now this one I would sacrifice because it's just kind of like an add-on to the world, and I feel like it's because it's so short, if you've read it once, you've read it, so I wouldn't really need this one. And the last one, honestly, the only reason I picked it was because of the size, and it would burn for a very long time, and that is Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. Yeah, how many pages does this have? Like over 1,000? Probably 1,100. Like, I'm seeing 1156, and I haven't even made it to the end yet. This is a big, chunky book, and this would burn for like ever, so nothing against this book, it's just really big, and if I got rid of it, then I wouldn't be so threatened to read it. Number 6 is All the Stories Are True. What is a world that you would not survive in? So anything dystopian, I would die instantly if it was dystopian. So like Hunger Games, The Darkest Minds, like seriously, anything with dystopian or like zombies in it. You wouldn't even need to write me in the story. I would be so dead before you even thought about writing a death. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't survive. So I would just choose any of those because of that fact. Number 7, the lone survivor. Who would you choose to be your companion and protector in the Abookalypse? So I would choose Liam from The Darkest Minds because he's a sweetheart and I love him and I want to know him in real life. But also he's like really good at protecting people and like surviving, and I think that would work in my favor. If he cares about you, he's gonna want to protect you. Like, that's just who Liam is. And I feel like we would be really good friends, and like he would be the brother I never had. So I'm gonna choose him. Number 8, Procreate. What is a book that you would bring into the world as a new classic? And I chose If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo. I feel like this is no surprise. I raved about this book non-stop last year. I would definitely choose this because of the topic, because it's not too long. I think it's really easy to get through, but I also think it has a super important message, and I think a lot of people need to understand, you know, the trans community a little bit more, so I feel like this would be a good way to do that. Number 9, start a new community, tag a booktube buddy. Well, all of you guys are my booktube buddies, duh. So I'm gonna tag every single one of you because honestly this tag is so late and I'm doing it. So it's probably been on here for a while and I honestly don't know who's done it and who hasn't, but also every single one of you guys are my booktube buddies, so obviously please do this tag. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this weird ragtag of talking that just happened. But thank you again to Dora for tagging me. I will definitely, like I said, leave her link below. You have to check her out. She's awesome. Love her so much. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you like this video and subscribe if you are not already part of this awesome family we've got going on over here. All of my social media links are down below if you wish to follow along, and I will see you guys in my next video.